What's going on? Happy Friday.
Friday the 13th.
Oh, yeah. I just realized it was Friday 13th. I think it was a day or two ago because we had two back to back. We had one last month and this month. Is that every year?
No. We have 3 this year, I think. We have another one in October, November, one of the 2.
Oh, let me see. Well, salutations, greetings, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for being patient, those that are in the chat here. Yeah, Satan, sorry. This is earlier you left this message. I don't think you're in the chat just yet, but we are doing the fanatic. Satan, I know you weren't born yesterday. You've been around since the dawn of time, right? We usually do something for everybody, followed by the member commentary. So fanatic will be following this. Todd, why don't you tell people what we're doing? I'll let you kind of.
So tonight we are doing a Friday the 13th tier list, but there's a kicker. There's more. The chat is going to be doing it. So we will be critiquing the chat and we will have the tier list. So it's going to average out what you guys think. So we're spinning every time for you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and talk you guys out of some bad fucking choices as usual, but you guys are ultimately in control. You guys can do whatever you want, but I'm just here to tell you you're wrong. But that doesn't mean you have to bend over for me, little old me. Todd bends over for me all the time, but you don't have to.
Hey,
yeah, but let's see here. Let's say hi to a couple folks. John, thank you. What's everyone's favorite? My favorite is Jason Lives. My least favorite is X, but honestly, I enjoy all of them, even though they're not all necessarily good. I think Todd's been pretty vocal that 2 is his favorite. I would say 2 is the contender. I like 2. I like 4, 5, 2, 4, and 5. That's probably the 3 for me.
2, 4, 1 are my favorites.
Remake is top G says, yeah, okay. Long dong. I'm not gonna. I know it's stupid, but I have a soft spot for Jason versus Carrie. I mean, Friday Part 7. Oh, with the psychic. Which we just lost. The little kid, was he from 7 or was it 6? The who played Weasel from Family Matters.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, did you know that's Weasel? That's Weasel.
Yeah, Weasel.
The little kid. So R.I.P. I feel bad. I can't remember his name. Let's see here. I know I'm on an island, but I love Jason Goes to Hell. I know it's stupid, but the gore is the best. And besides, it's not Shakespeare anyway. Yeah, I mean, respect. John, you got a lot of interesting takes on a lot of things with your when it comes to the Scream franchise and everything else. You seem to like the odd ones. I personally think Jason Goes to Hell's not very good. On paper, it should have been cool. That poster used to really attract me as a kid. Like, whoa, the snake coming out of the chrome like mask and the fire and
the Freddy glove at the end. It was so like, oh my god.
Well, there was all the lore and the stuff, the whispering about that scene at the end, and in the tie-in to the Freddy versus Jason that came much later. On paper, I should have, and I actually liked it as a kid. I looked at the back. I'm like, whoa, you saw Jason. I think he's on the back of the VHS. You saw his new look where his mask was basically like grafted.
Chrome.
Well, the chrome, but it was like grafted into his skin now. Like there's no more straps.
Yeah.
It was just like what? And at first, and I'm like, when I was a kid, I thought that would look so cool. Now as an adult, I'm like, it looks like a giant mask. It looks kind of.
A lot of people shit on the Jason Takes Manhattan mask, the piss yellow one, but I actually like that. I think it's cool.
In Goes to Hell, he looks like a fucking testicle ridden with cancer, dude. Like he looks. But that's not the part of the movie that's the problem. It's just and it's not even the issue that Jason's not in it. Jason's at the very beginning and he's at the very end. Because I actually like the concept of him passing vessels and possessing different people. It's cool. It's kind of like that movie Fallen or what's the First Power?
First Power, yeah.
But Fallen's the same way, where it's like the entity is like, I've always liked that trope. I don't think there's ever been a movie that's great that's used it, unfortunately. like I don't think First Power is great. It's all right.
Did they get that idea from like was there the television series? Did they have an episode of that, or did they just pull that out of their ass? Oh, we're just going to throw an entity in there, and
they pulled it out of their ass, or they literally ripped off First Power.
Was this before? Okay, maybe it was.
Well, they're around the same time. Jason Goes to Hell and First Power. It's going to be close. When Jason Goes to Hell come out? Jason Goes to
93,
Hell
92?
93. So it might have predated it. Let me see the First Power, but it's going to be close. Lou Diamond. No, First Power's 90.
Oh shit. Okay, so probably ripped off First
But
Power.
I guarantee you, First Power didn't invent the idea. It's
Yeah,
not even, or it's like Shocker, right? Isn't that the same thing as Shocker too?
sure. Yeah.
When did Shocker come out? This is literally like a trope, you know.
90s. It's just been done to death at this point.
Shocker movie was
89, 89.
89, so Shocker came first.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was the first movie that ever did it, but I guarantee you somewhere down the line it's been done and people have just been kind of picking at that. But anyway, Jason Goes to Hell was the first movie I saw with the trope, though.
Mm.
Let's see here. This was the first horror series I fell in love with. Oh, the series. Oh, the franchise. Yeah. It was never my favorite as a kid. It was always on. You take it for granted. It's like I remember watching marathons of this like on USA and the weekends, or even Sci-Fi Channel with stuff like Critters. There'd be Critters was on all the time. Friday the 13th was on all the time.
Tremors.
Tremors was on all the
Mhm.
time. The difference between Tremors though is they would play Tremors during the day.
Yeah.
Tremors would be on like TBS,
Basic TV,
you know,
like
because
Fox 42, that sort of thing.
yeah. What was another franchise that was kind of always on too, like cable? Because Freddy wasn't. At
No.
least it's funny how Freddy wasn't, but something about the Friday the 13th series.
Leprechaun.
No, not really.
Or was that HBO and stuff like that? Maybe.
I'm thinking Critters and I'm thinking Friday 13th. Maybe that's kind of it. But yeah, I don't know. And same thing with like Star Wars and all that. It was always on.
Maximum Overdrive was always on. I always saw that.
Let's see. King, what's up?
Hey, King.
We're doing okay. Staying alive. It's been a long week. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling burnt. I'm feeling all kinds of pulled in a lot of different directions. But I'll go ahead.
Oh, real quick, we didn't bring this up. Tomorrow night, we are going to be on Alpha Romero's channel doing a Tom Savini kills tier list. So our special effects tier list. So go over to his YouTube page and subscribe, get notified, and we'll be on there. So it'll be a lot of fun talking Savini with Alpha.
Go ahead, like Todd said, get there ahead of time and do it just in case, because if you're not sub tomorrow, you might forget and you might not hop over. So we want you to kind of get ready and settle now.
And please like the stream if you haven't.
Yeah. Todd's got such grace. He could have said that when we were like the pitching stuff. Like it's our inner, but that's all right. I would have forgot it too because I wasn't thinking about it. I was gonna say update just because somebody was asking before in a separate chat, but like I didn't end up going to that film festival because I had a massive anxiety attack. Like for the first time in my life, I had a scary situation where I literally thought I was dying. And I was just kind of laid out for 36 hours. So the film went over well. My producer kind of spoke on behalf. It's just kind of one of those things, but I couldn't go. It fucking just had an episode. I actually went to the doctor today to kind of talk about it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you guys my details.
No.
But I did go to the doctor today to kind of like get that off my chest.
Did.
And yeah. But it was scary. I don't know if you guys ever felt, dude, like the vertigo attached to it was nuts. I'm literally like I told Todd, I'm literally in the shower and everything's cool. Like I was having a good morning. And just it felt like a trap door. A trap door opened up
underneath me. Dude. Yeah, you feel
it opened up underneath me. It's like holy shit. And it was like I was falling, man. I'm like grabbing the door of the shower. I'm like, whoa, I thought I was falling, and then like the whole room was like a tilt-a-whirl, and I wanted to vomit, and it's like I was kind of frozen in a sense too, because I didn't know if I was having a stroke or a heart attack. I'm like, what is going on here? And I was just kind of freaking out and going into a panic. And it was bad enough to where like I got out of the shower and I kind of slowly went back to like my desk and I sat down, like maybe I could fucking sit this off. And no, sitting wasn't changing anything. So I kind of canceled everything for the day, including normal work and stuff like that. And I wasn't in a safe place or space to drive. So I just laid down. Because I mean, being laying down, eyes closed was like the best thing I could have done for myself at the time. And hopefully that doesn't happen more in my life. But
just get some Xanax, dude, if that ever happened. It used to happen to me quite a bit in my early 20s, but it's been a while for me. But it's scary, dude. I totally get it.
And then it took me like the whole first day, I couldn't get it. I couldn't stand up. I was gonna fall over. It was like literally being in a tilt-a-whirl, an earthquake. And so I stayed in bed the whole day and night. And then the next day I was still feeling it, but I was able to walk around. I just had to like hold on to something. And
Mhm.
I had to be careful of how I moved. I moved too quick or whatever, you know how it goes. And then, but it was about 36 total hours before it totally wore off and I felt normal. But yeah, and
Do you have
just
any
a lot of,
brain fog after that? Because that's what always happened to me. Like I had brain fog for like a week sometimes. It's just like,
I got brain fog period, dude. Dude, the
oh,
wife gets
okay.
mad. The wife gets mad at me so much, dude. Like, because I'm bad about remembering certain
Oh,
stuff.
me too. Yeah.
Because I have my brain is like equipped. My hard drive is equipped for certain bandwidth,
Mhm.
and I there's certain things I have on lockdown that I feel like I'm responsible for, and not to mention with my jobs, dude, I'm like everything about my job is like fucking numbers and shit. So one thing I just have no room left for is certain things like dates.
Yeah.
So, and there's always something going on. So I kind of rely on my wife to be the secretary, the date keeper, and she gets so mad when I ask her. When I ask her something,
She's
like
like,
I don't.
you know every Metallica song, but you don't know anniversary.
Well, I know my anniversary, but
I
but the thing is I've known the length of every Metallica song since I was a little kid, so that's like baked in. That's different. I could
I
tell you
was
like
saying the title, but that's even
I
worse that you know
yeah
the length.
baked in though.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
no, like, and then she'll get mad, like, if I like, 'cause I'm pretty good about knowing there's something. I just
Mhm.
always have to be reminded of when is it again?
Sure.
And, like, let's say we have, like, an appointment. Let's say there's
Mm.
something coming up on whatever day. I'm trying to think about the coming week, and I'll be like, I know I'm asking for it. I'll be like, "She's gonna fucking give it to me," but I'm like, "Remind me again, what day is it next week? What time is it next week?" And I can never get a straight answer without, like, an eye roll and a fucking I gotta hear it first. Like, god dang
Oh,
it.
it's with
Like
every marriage, man. My wife's
like,
the
"I'm
same way.
sorry, I can't, I'm asking you." I'm
Mm.
like, "I can't it's not that I'm not listening." I'm like, "I literally can't take anymore, and I need to be reminded. I'm asking you, what is that date? What is that date? Just tell me the fucking
You
date."
hear Jimmy, but you don't listen to Jimmy.
Yeah. No, actually,
What does he
the way he said it didn't make any sense. Wesley Snipes and, White Man Can't Jump. He's like, "I like to listen." You can't listen to Jimmy. You gotta hear Jimmy.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
thinking but I'm like, "No, you think it would be backwards."
Yeah,
Like, "Oh,
that's what I thought too.
you're
Yeah.
hearing it, but are you listening?"
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no, but he said, "I like to listen."
yeah.
Are you here? So Wesley Snipes was just busting his balls. Like, he
Mhm.
can't do anything right, man. Anyway, yeah, sometimes I feel like Woody Harrelson in life. The original is the best just because of its influence, but I admit it's middling for me as far as enjoyment is concerned.
Mm.
Weston, what's up, Sean? He says,
Hey,
I'd
Sean.
wish happy Friday 13th, but I know I ain't the first. You technically might have been the first that said happy Friday 13th.
I think he might have. I think he messaged did he message us on Instagram? He might have, but yeah. Thank you.
What's up, SYC Gym? Parts 2, 3, 4, without question. That's a good ranking.
Mhm.
I would include three. If if there's like a top four, I mean, I'm not even gonna bother with order, but yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it simple. What up, Brad Underwood, 5684? What's going on? You're
Hold
a
on, man.
Eagles fan.
Yep.
Todd, do you like the Philadelphia Eagles? I bet you don't.
No, I'm a Chiefs fan, but I mean, hey, we're both Super Bowl champions, so it's all right.
So you both belong to an exclusive club.
Absolutely.
King Matthew, my favorite Friday films are probably 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, I'm seeing a theme.
Okay.
What's up, Tom? Racing Genius, aka Tom. Hello, campers. What's going on, brother? Let's see here. I haven't seen Jason Goes to Hell, so I can't say if that's a good one or not. It's not. Just take my word for it. That's where I'll like pitch it for you. Like, hey, it's not. Final chapter is my fave, says
Final
Brad.
chapter's great. I love it
I'd
too.
say that's probably the most common popular answer. Like if you really like if you polled like the vast majority of people,
Maybe.
I
Maybe.
think it's the one. It's kind of like the Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
Mhm.
I feel like it is. Funny enough, I saw Crystal Lake on a bowling trip. Neato. What's up, Ishmael? How you doing, brother? Have we considered all the forgettable horror movies released on Friday the 13th since our guy Jason has been locked away all these years? Well, really quick before we get into our ranking that you guys are going to
Your
be in
ranking.
charge of.
Yeah.
Yeah, your ranking. That we can bring up a little bit of that news. I guess they released a couple of screenshots for the new series. I
Mhm.
don't know if Todd wanted to pull those up.
Yeah, give me
Another
a
thing,
second.
and then I saw Sean Cunningham. Sean S. Cunningham, he was coming out saying that he expects a classic Friday 13th to fast track now that Warner Brothers and Paramount have merged. because
Oh,
that was the problem. He's like, we've got fucking both
yep.
these entities, arguing, but now they're all one. So it's like I expect a full classic Friday 13th to be fast tracked. So it probably will. It's probably going to really start rolling now. That Jason universe is going to crumble because now it's just theirs. Like, oh, there's no more shared universe. Bye, Angry Orchard. We don't need you. But let's
By
see.
Angry Orchard. Oh
Josh,
yeah, that's right. Okay, here we go. I'll go ahead. Sorry.
also saying hi to Josh. Which franchise you guys for Halloween or F13?
F13 for me all day.
Well, I think there's an argument to be made that F13 has more consistency. I just don't think there's any Friday 13th movies as good as the best Halloween movies. But that's kind of how I feel. Like Halloween 1, 2, and even 3, forget about it. Awesome. Everything after that can kind of fuck off to a degree. You know,
I don't know.
I don't think there's a single F13 that's as good as the first Halloween.
The first
And
Halloween, I could maybe see that, but
and I don't think there's a
sequels.
single F13. Halloween 2 is so much fun. I think Halloween 2, you give me Michael Myers, plus you give me the Friday 13th kills, cherry on top.
Well, yeah, I mean, Halloween 2 is Friday 13th Part 2. I mean, but when it comes to Halloween 1, I mean, I still put Friday 1 up there, but yeah, the first Halloween is just it's compared to all those, it's the best.
Let's see. Race. Sorry, Tom. I've seen many panic attacks from my dad while driving, and it's scary, especially when he was driving over hills. Those are the worst ones. Is that what triggered his, like driving over big hills? Is it like the roller coaster effect? Now that you think about it, I don't like that either.
Yeah.
You're going up a really big fucking hill, dude.
Oh.
You got to come down that damn hill.
Yeah. Stomach drops out.
It's been a minute, but like driving up like a big mountain can fuck you up if you're not in the right headspace. There's a town, the town where Maynard lives.
Yeah.
Why can't I spit it out?
Jerome.
Yeah. Jerome, Arizona. I've been there and it's a fun ghost town. It's a fucking weird. It's like something out of Twilight Zone. You can't believe anybody actually lives in this town. And there's like this haunted hotel, the Jerome Hotel they have, and it looks awesome. And I'd love to stay the night there just because it's, but you look at it, you could see it's like Whoville. When you're the Grinch, like looking down from the mountain, you could see all of Jerome.
Mm-hmm.
And right there in the background, it's like Bowser's Castle. The hotel sits atop a spirally mountain. And to get to it, you have to drive your car around this mountain on this little road with this little bitty guardrail. I'm like, fuck that. It just looks so scary, man. Anyway, yeah, Crystal Lake first images revealed on the F13 series. So let's go ahead and check those out real quick.
Yeah. Bloody knife.
Oh, okay. That's actually one of the images.
Yeah, that's one of the images.
All right. It's not enough.
See, Jason was my son, and today is his birthday.
Okay. Oh, she's actually gonna get down to killing people? Yeah, I don't really know what they're gonna do. I figured it was is that it? Is it just a picture of a knife?
Miss Voorhees. Let's see what. Okay, here's another one. So Camp Crystal Lake. Ooh,
they're really spoiling us with these.
They're knocking boots right here. It looks like
knocking chucks, dude.
Yeah.
All right, what else? Is that it? A knife and a pair of Converse?
That must be it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Those are the peacock stills.
I guess it gives us an idea of the coloring of it, the way it looks. Yeah,
I mean, tone and everything looks cool.
Yeah, so I guess it depends on how long they expect to really want to run the series. Because obviously you're going to end the series with Pamela, I would think, kind of going into where the first movie was.
Yeah.
Maybe even kind of semi-remaking the first. I don't fucking know. But I feel like they need to have that planned out. Like, okay, if we think this is going to be a limited thing, let's pace the story out appropriately. Or, if this is going to go for 5 seasons, if it's successful, I just don't want to see like, oh, season 2, Pamela Voorhees is like with her boyfriend and her relationship. And like, all right. Hopefully it's good though. Let's see here. Radio Silence has shown interest in doing Scream, Scott, and hype for the Matthew. So I have to say something. We're not talking about Scream on the stream. We can't do it. Scream is over. It's about Friday 13th. We got to do it. I got to draw the line somewhere, man. We're talking F-13.
F-13 night. Come
F-13,
on,
baby.
get into it.
Because guess what? I guarantee you Scream 8's coming out Halloween of next year.
We're talking about the superior franchise tonight. Ooh,
I wouldn't go that far. I would say, look, I'm breaking my own rule. There is not a single F-13 movie as good as the first Scream movie.
Oh, I beg to differ.
Scream is a perfect 10.
I would take the first Friday 13th Scream.
Is first Friday 13th a perfect 10 then?
I would say yes.
Well, I would say I'm glad you're not on this ranking. I'm glad you're not in charge.
There's a difference between perfect 10 and favorite, and I think it is a perfect
10. Acres of Movies. Hello. Thank you from Stacy. Hello, Stacy. Thank you for joining us again.
Hey, Stacy.
We caught you here a couple days ago. Do you guys have a favorite Jason unmasking shot? Oh, what is it? What's the classic one? Is it 6 or 7 where he's got like he's got that Thompson that not fucking
7. That's 7.
7. Whoever did the makeup for that. That's the classic one. I love that NECA toy as well. It's really, really cool.
What about where he just lifts it? Was that what Jason goes to? Jason Takes Manhattan. Doesn't he just lift it and the guy's like scared?
You don't see it, right?
No, you don't see it.
So Todd, say hi to a couple folks. I gotta check something really quick. When I get back, we're gonna do the tier list. Todd can even kind of get it set up if he wants.
Yeah, I'll start getting this set up, guys. Let me add this to stage. I might have to move everybody around. There we go. Am I sharing the right thing? Okay, so Pamela is in a love triangle between Christy and Ellie. What are you referring to? Oh, is that the part you're referring to, or are you talking about the Crystal Lake memories? Because we started talking about that a little bit, and I am excited to see that. I don't know how it's going to turn out, and do I have high hopes for it? No, but I'm intrigued. I am very intrigued because anything F-13 I do enjoy. And I know a lot of people like the newer F-13s. I was never a huge fan of them. I wasn't a Jason X guy. I wasn't really a Freddy vs. Jason guy, even though I know it has its fans. Aaron likes Freddy vs. Jason, which is fine, but that's never been my thing. So, but I am looking forward to Crystal Lake memories. It'll be interesting. Crystal Lake.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm back. Yeah. So I guess we're gonna get this party started. Before we actually get this going, I do want to say again, for those of you that are joining late, immediately following this, we're doing our monthly members commentary. For those of you that are members or patrons, as a thank you, we're going to be doing The Fanatic, directed by Fred Durst, starring John Travolta. So if you're a member, head on to that other room when we're done. And if you're not a member, think about it. You know, a couple bucks a month goes a long way, helps us out a lot. Todd, I thought you liked to blow us up big. What happened?
I'm trying to fix this up a little bit. Give me a second. Let's see here. Let me share this. Share that. Do I need to share the window or the tab? I always forget about that.
Oh, it's really hot in here, guys.
Let me try sharing the tab and see what that looks like. Can I flip back and forth? No, I can't. So I got to share the window.
Real professionals here.
Boomer alert.
All right. Did you say hi to everybody here? No, Josh, I prefer F-13 because I feel like you could enjoy watching all the movies, including the bad ones, compared to Halloween. Yeah, I just think it's more consistent. I just don't think the highs are quite as high. But Halloween just really doesn't have that many highs, to be honest with you. I think it's a legacy and pedigree kind of precedes it. And it's just when you really like zoom out, Halloween's batting average is really bad. Okay, are we ready to get going?
Yeah, let's do it. Spin it.
All right, guys. Like I said, you guys are in charge of this whole thing. We want you to rank it. Brad, I used to get panic attacks in my early 20s. Thank God I eventually overcame them. Not a good feeling to have them, and I don't believe I'm a sub of the channel, so I'll do it right now.
Thanks, Brad.
Thank you. We appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. We're starting off with a bang. And you know what? I think, John, wasn't this the one that you loved? What's up, Mendoza? It's been a minute.
Hey, Mendoza.
We haven't seen you in a minute in these streams, man. But hey, you guys are ranking it. We have no say over it. all I can do is try and talk you out of shitty taste, you know. But
So we got top G, of course. If you've been around for tier lists here, we got top G, which is the best. We have butt gravy, which is the worst. I can dig it's mid, and then we have an almost flawless victory, which is just not perfect, but almost perfect. And then awful waffle, which is just like, yeah, whatever.
hey, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and still take your vote. So we got a butt gravy. He's just going off of
Okay.
assumptions, though. But you
Okay.
guys let John loves it, but you love it. So it's about what you want.
Yes, whatever you guys want. We'll average them out. So
John, where are you putting it? Where would you put it? Is it a top G? And we're talking about we're ranking the franchise. So it might not be top G doesn't we're not talking about your favorite movie of all time, but top G is like your favorite, your favorite movie in the franchise. No way. I've never seen any of the F-13 films, just a few scenes of Crispin. Really?
So you like part 4 the best? Okay, I get it.
Are you trolling us? How's that possible?
I don't know.
How's that possible?
But you already watched the best one, right? Or could be.
I know where he would put it. Okay. So John wants to go to the purple tier. Oh, you're going to what? Purple?
I can dig it. Huh?
I thought you said it was your favorite.
If it's your favorite, man, put it wherever you want, brother.
No, I mean, just he's gonna do mid-tier. All right, Acres.
Okay.
We're gonna go mid-tier.
Okay.
All right. Whatever. I mean, I guess I'll agree with that. I think it's a piece of shit, but let's see. I can't give points for concept. I have to go off the execution, man.
Mm-hmm.
How come the F-13 movies have a lot more sex scenes in the movies than any other horror franchise or slasher films? Well, Scott, it kind of popularized it.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of throwing in the sleazy TNA, and it's the reason why it became a stereotype because it was the archetype.
The teens that had sex got killed, pretty much.
Yep, sex in the woods, streaking in the lake. Halloween didn't have really nudity until the second one, and it's like, oh, we have to have the nurse with Big Jugs McGee in there, and Nightmare on Elm Street had nudity, but it didn't have like the sex. But you would have like the nudity sprinkled in, like the chick under Joey's bed, naked in the water bed, and, stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know if nudity in horror films would be quite the same if it wasn't for F-13. Like even subtle stuff like, look, when you would rent Leprechaun 2 and they had that scene where he was making it seem like there was a woman with a big juicy rack in the garage or whatever, he was gonna kiss her tits, and it was really a fan, those blades, and he kissed the blades. I don't even think those kind of kills would have been concocted if it wasn't for Friday 13th.
Yeah.
Because it kind of almost became like a box you would tick, like we gotta have the boobs.
Yeah.
We gotta have the boob scene. We gotta have Mitch fucking a robot with big tits. We gotta have the boobs.
And that's another thing why I appreciate this franchise so much, because I mean that just it brings another element to horror, which I like, because it just, I mean, that goes hand in hand. It's like American and apple pie, right?
It's absolute junk though, but it's the junk food. It's the king of all the junk movies. Junk. It's just rot your teeth fucking horror movies. It's like, you know what you're getting.
Yep.
It's like Jason's gonna come back to life. He's gonna slaughter a bunch of campers, and we gotta have the girl skinny dipping. We're gonna have the final girl. And it's kind of what people want. It's a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
It's an American cheeseburger, as Todd said. All right. So Josh said it's butt gravy though.
Wow. Okay.
So we're gonna that brings it to like a high off a waffle. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Favorite first kill of the franchise? Wait.
Oh,
you mean favorite first kill as far as in the whole, like first in the movies?
Let me think. The throat slit scene with the hiker was pretty cool. That was like the third kill though, because the first kill were the two campers, and those were pretty bad kills, I think. But the first really cool kill was the hitchhiker where they slit her throat.
Yeah, that's as good as any. So I'll just say that. My favorite kill in general though is the axe to the face wheelchair down the stairs.
Yeah, that one's, I love that so much. So funny.
Acres, do you guys like Crystal Lake that Jason is doing all this to figure out who his father is between Eli and Steve Christie's father? Like the theory? What?
Yeah, I haven't looked into it that much. I've been kind of trying to go in blind. So,
is that's they're doing that like a subplot for the Crystal Lake show?
I'm guessing, yeah, because she was saying that earlier too in the chat, and I haven't even looked it up yet. So
Let's see here. Yep. Tig old biddies. Tig old biddies. All right, so let's spin the wheel.
All right, here we go. Make us proud.
God, I'm out of drink, dude. Should have got another drink. F-13 part. It's funny we can't see what most of these are because it just cuts off with a P, dude. What have we? It's Friday 13th P7, the New Blood. This is not a popular one.
No, this is the one that was heavily cut by the MPAA. Kane Hodder, of course, is in this one, and this is the psychic one.
Yeah,
with the psychic girl, which I think it's a good movie. I think they cut it to shit though. Which
I can never remember if it's 6 or 7 that has Man Behind the Mask. The Alice Cooper. Is it this one?
No, it's 6.
I can never remember.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one is kind of weird in the edit. It's kind of goofy. It almost
ending is terrible.
It seems like a kid movie, kind of like a kid horror movie. It seems
no, there's
like
some pretty cool scenes though. I mean, doesn't he like put her in the sleeping bag and beats her with the tree, or he throws her into the tree?
The one they lampoon in X,
yeah.
But where you guys put? Let's see here. So John says I can dig it. Friday 7 is probably I can dig it. Says King. Bring Loomis to F-13. What are we talking about here?
Billy Loomis.
Don't bring up Billy Loomis, dude.
Okay.
What the fuck are you trying to start? I'm already trying to like ward this shit off, dude. Look at this. He's like, okay, so I respect. You're blending it. You're blending it. What is so scary? He's like, hold on. Scott says I did some research. They're supposed to show actual sex scenes. So he said, not doing that. Not reading it. Not today. What is so scary about the Jackson Freddy mask? Freddie Jackson. Some people say the Michael Myers mask is scarier. Say Freddy Krueger scarier. I'm saying Jason is, and some people say Ghostface. There's nothing scary about Ghostface.
Said she looked like Janet Jackson. She came out looking my own like Freddie Jackson.
But dude, I would fucking let's see this. Bring Loomis to F-13. God, wouldn't that just make all you guys happy? I'd shit a brick if like the new Peacock show, they cast your beloved fucking Matthew Lillard as like fucking Jason's dad. Oh God. And Skeet Ulrich or something, dude.
We don't need any more of them.
God, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's like a lot of I can dig it, man. And Sam too. Wow, everybody.
And that's exactly where I would put it as well.
Yeah,
because it's fun, but it's just the ending's a mess, and the fact that it was cut to shit just didn't help the movie either.
Boat kills and 8 are kind of fun. The Manhattan, yeah. I'd say Manhattan has.
I love it.
I do. I don't like the movie overall. I do love the uppercut. It's hilarious, knocking the head off. It's so stupid. You know, the boombox is funny when he's in like Manhattan. It's great. It's just there's not enough.
I like him on the boat, dude.
All right, so now we got part 4. Oh no, 5. New beginning. Zach will be a great Joyce for Jason's father. Oh, I could see it. I could see Zach playing Freddy's dad instead of Alice Cooper, dude. All right, so where are you guys putting part 5? I think part 5 is great, man, but it's up to you guys. I think 5 is cool because it does feel like a black sheep, a weird entry. I like the Roy mask. I like the Roy look.
The Roy mask is cool. Yeah.
Out of all those NECA masks in my other room, I think the Roy mask is the coolest. It just pops, just like in the movies, like on the wall. I like how like pancake it is. It's like a big wide circle pancake.
Pizza face one.
The pizza is big flat. And the blue is cool. It's the only movie where they really deviated from like the reds and the dark. You know what I mean? It's Oh, and Josh says awful waffle. John says awful waffle. King says butt gravy. Didn't really like it. Fuck. Okay, well I'm
wow.
I mean, it's up to you guys. So we got 2 awful waffles and a butt gravy. I guess it's got to go low awful waffle since there's more of that.
Yeah, and this one is like there's a lot of people that love this now. It seems like people past like 10 to 15 years have really been championing this movie. I put it in a mid. Like I think it's fine. It's just not one of my favorites. I'd probably put it in I can dig it, but I'm totally with you if people aren't into it.
I'm just Mendoza. We're just being like we're just being jokers. I have nothing against Matthew Lillard.
No,
It's just
no.
everybody's all over that guy's dick lately. Let him enjoy his moment. He seems like a really nice guy. I've watched
Yeah.
a few interviews with him. He seems to like not take any of his support for granted. Good for him. I would definitely buy him a drink. It's not like that. I just don't want him coming back in Scream movies because I think that's stupid. I'd tell him to his face. But you get your bag, Lillard. I mean, I get it. Hey,
You get
no,
your bag on
yeah,
another franchise.
we have to go back and amend that because Sam gave it an almost flawless.
Oh, okay.
But so we'll do that first. Go back to almost. So that would bring it to, oh shit, I can dig it. You got to bring it to yeah, I'd say the bottom I can dig it works. Okay, so Freddy versus I didn't realize you were putting this one on here.
Yeah,
Some people
part of the franchise.
some people are weird about it. So you would
Really?
include this in the Freddy one too?
Absolutely.
I feel like it's super. I mean, I know none of them are really that canon, but they are kind of canon. This one's not. This one's like not canon at all with either one of them. It's a total like just fairy tale. So I can understand why some people don't, but
I always do.
I think Freddy vs. Jason for fun factor, it's right at the top. Todd doesn't like it that much, but it's fun, dude. It's like, what do you guys expect? You guys wanted Freddy versus Jason, and they pretty much give you a movie that delivers that in spades. It's even the poster. It's like, here's what we're promising you, and you get it. And where a lot of movies might have sort of built up to this fucking climax and given you like 5 minutes, this movie didn't like leave you with a limp dick. It gave you a big like bolero ending of them going ham on each other and the one-liners. Hey, asshole, I'm up here. I think it's so funny, dude.
I don't know. God, it's just too much. I mean, having these two characters in there for like an hour and a half movie is just like, I don't know. It just didn't do it for me. I don't know why. The look of Jason, the look of Freddy.
And it's got that Ronnie Yu stink of the early
Yeah.
2000s. No, I get it, but and the bootleg Jay and Silent Bob type character, and the weird CGI with the smoking like Freddy worm, all that stuff is weird. There's a lot of weird shit about it, like Freddy being a weird narrator at the beginning, but no other time in the movie is kind of weird too. Like, when he shows up, he's like, he's kind of giving like a little narration, and then he like talks to the camera, like, not strong enough yet.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's like, who are you talking to?
Yeah.
And it would be kind of cool if Freddy kind of acted as the narrator the whole time, but it never happens again. But Freddy narrates the beginning where he kind of catches everybody up to speed, where he's like kind of giving like a recap of the movies, dude, and shit like that. It's like, I don't know.
Well, and the fact is, I was probably hoping Freddy would be a little bit more serious because I was hoping he'd go back to being serious, but
in that
obviously
movie,
that didn't happen. Yes.
A movie where you have a Freddy and a Jason existing in the same world.
Yes,
and they have to fight each other?
because New Nightmare was pretty serious.
It is interesting though. It is kind of weird that the last film we had was New Nightmare, but it was 10 years later. But it was weird after 10 years they go back to the old Freddy.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Because I like New Nightmare.
Anyway, so this one's a little bit mixed. So we got King. He says, we got Josh says flawless victory. King says top G.
Wow, okay.
John says awful waffle.
Okay.
Let's see. What does Mendoza say? You know what? I've seen a Jason flick. I've seen Freddy vs. Jason. Pretty good flick.
Oh, okay.
Where would you put that? Just help us out. What would you say? It's like an I can dig it then? That's what kind of pretty good means to me. But let's just say we have a top G, we got an almost flawless, we got an I can dig it, and an awful waffle. And Sam just gave us another awful waffle. So maybe that kind of, gosh, dude, I think it's like a low I can dig it. That's kind of weird. It's like all over the board, man.
Yeah. And that's exactly where I would put it. At a low I can dig it.
Yeah, King. How sweet. Dark meat is my favorite Freddy line out of that movie. Dude, okay, the dark meat thing is kind of a little edgy, but also it's like doesn't like Destiny's Child say the F word?
I don't remember.
Yeah. She says, I'm paraphrasing, the gay slur. And you can't believe it. She said, when she's like taunting him, like, what's with the butter knives? And she's like trying to compensate for his like little piece. And she says, it's like, she basically says, what kind of an F word wears a Christmas sweater? Like, she called him and it was just the times.
It was a different time. Yeah.
But if you read up on it now, nobody will own it. Ronnie Yu's like, I didn't catch that. No, nobody caught that. Nobody, the actress literally said it on screen. I guarantee you that wasn't her
You're
first
like,
take.
Eminem, Fred Durst told me to say it.
Yeah, I mean, it was the time.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised they haven't George Lucas that out.
Oh, yeah.
But sorry, let's see. Derek, what's up? Freddy vs. Jason could have been better if they had Nancy and a returning I think that would have been great.
Yes, that would have been cool.
If they would have brought back Nancy and they would have brought back Amy Steele, I guess.
Yeah, I'll take Amy Steele. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, that would have been cool to really, you know what? Fuck it. Bring back Heather Langenkamp and Corey Feldman. Because you need someone you need somebody that everybody's gonna remember.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And let's just retcon any deaths. Bring back Crispin Glover, dude.
Yeah, that'd be funny if Corey Feldman had his like head shaved with all the pieces that were still sticking out, like his hair never grew back, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, Sean, if that's he said something like that, right? She said something like that. It's so mind-boggling. Like I think even in 2004 or whatever, whatever year that came out, I'm like, did they say that? Like yeah, different time. I agree, Derek. Let's see. Yeah, Tom Matthews. You just needed somebody that people were going to reckon. That's why I said Feldman, because everybody's in a row. Oh, it's Corey Feldman. Let's see. And I bet you that's why I say 4 would probably be the most popular in a very general consensus voting poll, because everybody's gonna be like, oh, it's that Corey Feldman movie, the one with Corey Feldman, you know?
Yeah, Corey and Kristen Glover. Yeah.
So what do we got? 3?
Yes.
All right. So John is saying Almost Flawless.
Okay.
Music's cringy good. King is saying Almost Flawless.
Okay.
Yeah, it gave us the hockey mask. We got like lumpy mashed potato Jason in this.
Yeah, you got the 3D Jason, which that whole 3D thing was a joke. I mean, it hurt the movie, I thought.
Yeah, Josh says I can dig it. Sam's giving it top G. Okay, so so we got 2 flawless and I can dig it in a top G. I'd say it's a high almost flawless is where we're gonna end up there. Yeah. I think 3 is good. Who was it that I think was it you or Zach that used to say you didn't like 3?
Me. I don't love 3. 3's fine, but like I was saying, it's the 3D that kills it for me.
Is that so even without the 3D, you just hate the scenes that were for 3D?
Yeah, like yeah, it's cringe and just like it has a hazy look to it, of course, for the 3D. It's not a good looking film.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Is that also why you hate Freddy's Dead? You never talked about that about Freddy's Dead.
Well, they had alternate versions for that because they didn't have alternate for Friday 13th Part 3.
She still does the stupid bullshit, the glasses, and then like the fucking the dream semen, dude. But
yeah.
I don't know. Let's see here. You know, why didn't they ever put like movies like Lawnmower Man 2, Escape from Cyberspace?
That'd be cool.
Like the movies that should have been in 3D.
They Live in 3D would have been cool.
So yeah, 2 and 3 are your favorites, Derek. Yeah, I mean that's seems to be a general consensus, man. People a lot of people check out after 4, it seems like to me. But spin the wheel.
All right.
Let's see. And it sucks that I don't like Manhattan as much as I do, because
I love it.
Because I think it's cool that they took him out of somewhere else. It's like, great, we didn't go all the way to space.
Speak of the devil.
Oh, Manhattan. But I just wanted more Manhattan. I don't think we got much of it. We got Jason on a boat, basically, that arrives in Vancouver for 15 minutes, if that. And then
sleazy teacher that tries to hook up with the students. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got me wanting to revisit it because it's been a minute since I've watched it. But yeah, I just don't. It's boring, dude.
I love the poster art, dude. It's awesome.
What is the first kill on the boat like a harpoon? The harpoon?
I can't remember the first kill on the boat.
I feel like it's a harpoon.
Wasn't the boombox kid? I can't remember.
But it's cool cover.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Great cover. I mean, I've been tempted to like buy that t-shirt, but I can't because I don't like the movie. I can't be that guy that wears the t-shirt when I really don't love the movie, because the t-shirt is rad as shit.
Oh yeah,
great poster, man. Let's see here. Derek says I like Manhattan, it's enjoyable. So it sounds like you're kind of in the middle. I can dig it. I'm gonna say Jason takes boat to Manhattan, goes to Awful Waffle.
Wow. Okay.
Jason takes boat on a lake that somehow connects to Manhattan. Goes to like, it doesn't make any sense. That's a big ass lake.
It doesn't make any sense, but that's fine.
Sorry, Todd, but gravy, my least favorite.
Wow. Okay.
Awful waffle, says John. I love the boxing kill. Yeah, me too. But
Box
uh,
kill was cool.
King says Jason Takes Manhattan is probably an I can dig it if there was some good moments like Julius versus Jason on the rooftop. But he didn't give it an I can dig it. He said it would be.
The ending sucked. I mean, the toxic waste and him turning into young Jason again. It didn't make any sense, but
Jason's a good Samaritan. He stopped that girl from getting
yeah,
raped.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, what do we have here? Let's tally it up. Never forgot about the I Love New York poster from Takes Manhattan. I love
That
that too.
that was the
Great.
first one, and then I think they got in trouble for using it, or they had to change it.
No, who does somebody own that? Is there like a
I think
copyright?
I think there's a copyright on it or something.
But I think it was awesome marketing.
Yeah,
But I think that poster's sick. I think it was
it
great
is.
they came out of the two. It's just the most colorful.
Yeah.
Looks great. But let's see what we got. Let's tally it up. So we got. I'm gonna call that, and I can dig it.
Yeah.
We got one awful waffle. We got two awful waffles. We got a butt gravy. Oh no, and we got two I can dig it's. Two I can dig it's, two awful waffles, and a butt gravy. So we are literally, I'd say that's a high awful waffle. Let's just give it a high awful waffle.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be top G for me, man.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So spin the wheel. The tourism group owns the I Love. Oh, do they? The I Love NY trademark. I like the boombox. If I can give points for uppercutting head off in the boombox. Part two. Now this, you guys should do the right thing because this is kind of top of the heap. But to your list, man. I think two's better than the first one. Not a huge, I think two is probably better than three. I
Two's
think
more fun than the first one. The first one I think is a better film.
two goes by so briskly for me. They all kind of do, but there's something about two that's just super simple to watch. I like Potato Sack Jason, the redneck Jason. The ending is cool. That slow motion, him coming is really cool. I like the dog. I love actually the dog when the dog comes back and the music's all happy and all it's doing is setting up the jump scare.
Yeah.
I think it's really, really fun. Yeah, John loves Amy Steele, best final girl of the series. She gave Jason a run for his money. Like, she put up with him. And of course, you have the shrine.
Yeah.
The famous mom.
Shrine, and then you have Adrian King. She finds Mrs. Voorhees' head in the refrigerator, which is cool. Yeah, there's just a lot of cool moments in this film.
So John's giving it a top G. King says almost flawless, but he says although I hated Paper Mask Jason, probably one of the worst Jason's last Grace movie. I like the bad.
I love it, dude. It's creepy.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think it looks pretty cool without the mask. Like I said, it's incest redneck Jason.
Yeah, living in the woods.
It's Jason as if Rob Zombie remade it. He'd be like, I'm gonna do it. Like, we already did that. It's two. Like, God. Like, because that's
the fact that he has his own house, his own shack in the woods is really cool.
And it's even cooler that he lived in the shack. He was literally on site for all these years, and his mom never knew he was alive. Like, they just never ran into each other. Nobody found him.
Yeah.
Like, he was too dumb to find civilization or wander back to camp, but he was smart enough to have a house and an abode. And, was he eating fucking dog food and shit? What do you have, canned food and stuff?
Right? Yeah. Eating possums or something.
I like how he's a little bit more human in the second movie. Because they would never imply that Jason had to eat in any other movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was a little bit more ethereal and weird after that. Let's see here. So sorry, we had a almost flawless. We had a top G. Sam gives it a top G.
Okay.
But he doesn't like killing off Alice though. Josh gives it flawless.
So two top G.
John loved the double sex kill, even though it was stolen from Bay of Blood. That's all right. Stealing is good when it's good theft, I would love to see F-13 versus Halloween Michael Myers battle movie. That would be interesting. I feel
like Jason would just destroy him, man.
Well, Jason runs. He hustles.
Jason hustles, and he's been chained up underneath water for years, dude. And He's
Michael's been burned. He's been burned down alive. We saw
well,
Michael
Chase has been electrocuted. How about that?
we saw Michael Myers literally his skull burning to death in 2. He was like burnt. He was dead, and they retconned that shit in 4. He was like,
Yeah, well, Jason went to space.
yeah, that's true. Um, Michael Myers survived old Lori farting in his face, dude. Like this,
Okay. Well,
that
he was
that old woman fucking stink of that shit she takes to help her go potty.
Activia.
Activia, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it depends on like which Jason and which Michael you're picking because, like I said, they all kind of changed. Even
Mhm.
Michael in the first movie, once again, eating dogs, he kind of had a human character to him. But you can never imagine Michael there when you get to like Thorn and shit like that. Michael's like a ghost.
Mhm.
He's just like Jason's kind of like this unstoppable force as well. It would be interesting. I don't know. Let me address this really quick. Where I saw something. Oh, Scott, sorry to keep talking about Scream 7, please. That's very, very excited to see it next week. That's all. Don't be mad at me. Did you not see it yet?
Oh no, he had the C, right?
Huh?
He was sick, wasn't he? Didn't he have like the flu?
You're very, very excited to see it next week. Oh, we're not mad at you, dude.
No, no, we're not mad at all, dude.
We're just busting balls. But you still haven't seen Scream 7? That sucks, dude. Sorry.
No, he had
Shit.
COVID, dude. Remember? You told us that?
Well, by all means, when you do see it, let us know what you thought of it. I forgot. I thought everybody had seen it, man. So sorry about that. Well, that's another reason why we don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to spoil it for you, man.
Yeah.
Uh, I didn't really see
It's just
it.
going top G or almost flawless.
Well, how many do we have?
2 and 2.
Did we have anything less than that to throw it under?
No.
Top G, almost flawless. Give it top G.
Yeah,
We'll,
that's our
we'll be
first
the
top G.
we'll be the deciding vote on that if it's that split.
Mhm.
Let's see here. Satan, thank you. You're back. We appreciate it. Yeah, we saw you message in the chat before we went live, and sorry for the confusion, but we're still doing the Fanatic. So, any members, as soon as we're done with this, meet us in the Fanatic room, and it's your time to shine. I'm really excited to watch that movie again. So
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
Satan, you know we give something to everybody too. We don't leave all of our children hanging. I mean, just because we're giving the members chocolate doesn't mean we're not going to give everybody else at least an apple. You're not going to bed hungry, you know. That's the way
Hey,
I
there's
feel.
always time to become a member too.
You and your damn Arizona time. I thought y'all were live at 10. Oh, sorry, bro.
Hey, it's my fault. Daylight savings time. So yeah,
Yeah, my
changed
bad.
again.
Yeah, it's going on, Satan. Are you still staying home from work? Because like yesterday, he's been calling in sick. You know, I thought you ran hell. By the way, why are you having to call? Who do you call in sick to?
Exactly.
Ishmael, could you see Jason swapped out for Michael in Resurrection for the Busta and Jason interactions? It would be the exact same fucking malarkey bullshit, just with a different mask. Can you imagine? Like, yeah, I know I don't want that because then you would have Buster in that mask stretched out.
Hoo-ha, hoo-ha.
I mean, uh, yeah, I think the Buster Rhymes, if he was pretending to be Jason, like in that scene, he wouldn't be able to hide it as well because like the Michael Myers mask covers all his skin. You would be able to see it was busted, dude. You would
Yeah,
just like
his
have
dreads and everything. Yeah,
you would just see it. You wouldn't be able to hide it.
I love Buster, dude. I used to listen to him all the time.
You ever bust it to Busta?
No, I never
Okay.
went that far.
Okay. What is the scariest jump scare do you think in the F-13 films?
Jump scare.
I don't really think any of them are scary. Well, you know, I'm gonna go with 2. I like even though you see it coming now, maybe I didn't the first time,
Machete
but
to the face.
no, the end where the dog comes back and it's like all
Oh,
happy.
yeah,
It's all happy frou music,
Mhm.
and then it just sets up the Jason coming through the window.
Yeah.
I'd say that's it. I think
Well,
that's
I
just
mean, you can say that or the first one from coming out of the lake. I mean, that's iconic too.
oh yeah. I guess so.
So
I would have liked to have seen that fresh eyes. I can't remember the first time I saw that. I feel like that's one of those things that like was ruined before I actually sat and watched the whole movie. You know what I mean? Because it's so popular.
well, that was the first one I saw was F-13-1, the first
Yeah.
one. So
So I don't think I don't know. Maybe that would have been cool if I would have saw it way back in the day or something when I was a kid or when it first came out. But I'm gonna go with the 1 and 2. Favorite Jason actor, mine's Ted White. Ted White's awesome.
yeah,
Yeah, let's just go with Ted White.
I like Ted White too.
I know Kane Hodder is like the guy, but that's just because he played him. He had the longest
Mhm.
tenure.
And
And
he's by all means, he's not bad, but he's just not my favorite.
he's definitely got to like, Kane Hodder.
Yeah,
He's got like he looks like he's like boxy dude, and he's got like a very interesting
he's not
shoulders.
very
And
tall though.
no, he's kind of short,
Mm,
and but he's kind of the fan favorite,
yeah.
Don't get me started on H Resurrection. Okay, we won't. Mine is Child Graham and Kane Hodder.
Mm.
Child Graham, Kane Hodder, Kane Hodder. We met Kane Hodder
Yeah, he put us both in headlocks. Remember that?
back when he could still do that. Now he doesn't do it anymore because of liabilities. Because he was hurting people, dude.
Oh, he's choking him out, I think.
Well, dude, when he did it to me, my clavicle hurt for like a week.
Oh,
Like,
really?
he really just grabbed on and fucking. He didn't realize he had me right on the fucking collarbone, and he was like really putting in pressure, dude. Because that guy, him being like a stunt guy and all that stuff, he
Mhm.
probably doesn't gauge his force very much. He's so used to going hard all the time, dude. But he's like, dude, you're dealing with delicate flowers here. These are your fans, and and just and yeah, dude, I thought he fucking broke it. That's the easiest bone to break
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the body.
Mhm.
And it is what it is. I almost he almost broke my clavicle, and I got fucking Bow to the King all in one weekend,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, you
Got my nut shattered and my fucking bone shattered.
yep.
And I got my soul shattered from Fred the Hammer. I got fucking just crushed every which way from
Hey,
Sunday.
at least you got a free pumpkin head out of the deal. Action
Yeah.
figure.
Yeah, I guess. I sold that this year. I sold that this year for like double the money. Anyway.
Double the money was free.
Oh, you're right. Or double what he was asking for.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, double the money. No, it wasn't free, Todd. I earned that
No,
shit.
the punch to the nuts.
That
Yeah.
shit cost me a lot. It cost me 2 fucking acres, dude.
Yeah, yeah, and a couple kids, probably.
Probably. All right, let's see. You know what's funny with Michael? He's been blown up, he's been shot, he's been run over, he's been stabbed, burned, everything, and he still keeps coming, shot in the eyes. That's all of them.
Mhm.
They tried burning me. They
Yeah,
tried. They even tried holy water. They all do it, and that's the thing. Is like I never understood the whole dilemma with the Ash versus Freddy versus Jason thing, because
yeah, I don't know Ash would even be in that. I mean,
it was I think it would have been fun. It's like, why not? It's like Freddy versus Jason already existed. To go ahead and do it with Ash. I don't care. And think about it. We haven't done anything else with Ash since then.
yeah,
It would have been cool to
Ash
say
would get knocked out pretty quick though, right?
it would have been cool if we would have had another movie, Bruce Campbell starring as Ash in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Because right now we haven't had him play Ash. Well, the TV show aside. But yeah, the whole thing was Sam Raimi.
Mhm.
Sam Raimi didn't want Ash has to win. You can't kill Ash. And then the studio didn't want. Oh, actually, you know what? I think the big thing was New Line didn't want Freddy get killed and twice losing 2 movies, because they still, even though they kind of left it open, they deemed Freddy kind of got killed.
Yeah.
And they're like, and I saw Robert Englund do an interview where of course, he thought it was stupid. He's like, guys, just bring me back then. It's like, you fucking bring Freddy, you bring all these guys back in every fucking movie. Like, your franchise isn't going to die if Freddy gets killed. Because he's basically saying, give Sam Raimi what he wants. Like, why'd you guys let this fucking deal squander? He's like, it was money left on the table, because Freddy vs. Jason was the highest grossing in both franchises.
Yeah.
It was a huge movie.
It was a huge, yeah.
Think how asinine was that they didn't make a sequel. That's like the most non-studio move ever. And all because you would have thought it's like, oh, Sam Raimi doesn't want you to kill Bruce. All right, well, we don't want Freddy to die twice in a row. It's like, dude, just fuck. Bruce is the hero. Let him win.
Yeah.
Why would that be a big deal?
Yeah, they could bring back the other characters million times.
Yeah, and Bruce never dies. Just let him fucking win. And if I was Robert, and I'm sure Robert Englund didn't care, like, yeah, dude, let him fucking kill me. It's fucking cool. Robert's like, I die in every fucking. I get killed by teenage bitches, dude. Let me get killed by fucking the chin.
Yeah,
it doesn't make no sense. Anyway, sorry. Got off on that's like a whole different discussion. We can have sometime, like a deep dive on that movie and the lore of the Freddy vs. Jason and how long that took. And we're going to be doing our Rue Morgue partnership here soon. Which, if you guys didn't hear about that, we're going to start doing basically, if you guys remember when we were doing the Fango Friday stuff, we're officially partnered with Rue Morgue, and we're going to do something like that with Rue. And we're going to have Alpha Romero on for those shows. Very excited about it. But it will be fun to do some sort of like deep dive on the whole life cycle of all the Jason versus Freddy stuff, like all the way from the inception to Jason Goes to Hell, the developmental hell, what we finally got, the sequel that never was, and all the problems there. And I bet you Rue Morgue had to have covered it too.
Oh, I'm sure they did. Yeah. Yeah.
Now granted, they were a bit of a newer publication, but they still were out in time to cover enough of it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be fun to get into that sometime. So we got Friday 13th, the remake.
Yep.
So where are you guys? Sorry, guys, I was kind of falling behind on comments, but where you guys put the remake? I know some people love this movie. I do not like the movie that much. I just think it's kind of boring.
Yeah, I don't hate it. It's just so forgettable to me.
It's bland.
Yeah.
The way it looks is bland.
Mhm.
Everything about it's bland. A lot of people won't be complaining about the 09 remake of F-13 too much sex, nudity, sex was too graphic. It was like the sex scenes in a TV show, Rome and Shameless. I don't even remember that. I don't remember anything about it. I just remember thinking it was basic vanilla Jason.
I was pretty underwhelmed when I saw it.
Let's see here. Yeah, Kane Hodder's a great aggressive Satan. You should fucking smack his ass for me. He owes me a Coke, dude. Popcornary, what's up, brother? James, he just wanted to provide an authentic experience.
Yeah,
I guess so. Is that what Tom Savini wanted to give us an authentic experience? Fred the Hammer gave us an authentic experience.
Yeah,
very authentic. He really was Fred the Hammer. You could tell he didn't like. I think Fred didn't like me because of the color of my skin. I think I was nothing but a honky cracker to him, and I guess I don't want anything else. That was great. I was a jive turkey that weekend.
That's why I love Fred, dude. Fred is awesome. I'll never hate Fred.
Ages ago, I was on the internet. Some people comparing Michael Myers to Jason to the Terminator and keep coming back and then come out. Well, Terminator is going to fucking wipe them all out.
Yeah.
All right, so where are we putting the remake? Hot take, Top G.
Wow.
Love this movie for giving the fans what they wanted after the bad F-13 sequels went so far off the rails.
Okay.
John says, I can dig it.
Okay.
Joshua says, Top G.
Okay.
Satan gives it, I can dig it.
Okay.
Damn. 2 I can dig it's, 2 Top G's. Let's see. King Friday 09 to me is flawless, almost flawless. It's probably my second favorite horror remake next to TCM.
Wow. Okay.
How often do you guys talk to Destination Station and Marcus? I shot him 6 times. What? How often do you guys talk to Destination Station and Marcus? I shot him 6 times. I know that shot him 6 times. What does the rest of that mean, Todd?
I don't remember.
Am I missing something? I might be missing something. It's Cody Leach's favorite, but his taste is questionable. Cody Leach, you could tell, he definitely likes. He has an affinity for late 90s horror, which by all means is that's Todd and I's generation.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of the mainstream thing when we were growing up. But Todd and I were watching older stuff.
We're watching Dawn of the Dead, 80s stuff, and
so we were a little bit ahead of because most of the kids and teenagers our age were discovering that stuff in real time, and they were discovering all those movies and all the stuff that came in the wake.
We were gatekeeping back in the 90s, dude.
So yeah, I just think Corey G's gotten a fit. It's not Corey G, fucking Cody Leach. Corey G, Cody G. They fucking they're one dude. They yeah, that's all I think. But you can tell he leans like that. So me, Aaron, and Todd are old souls, absolutely. So guys, I really don't understand a lot of people. Okay, we already did that. So let's do 2 flawless, 2 top G's. And did we have an I can dig it?
I think there was 3 flawlesses.
No, sorry, bad. 2 top G's, 2 I can dig it's. And we had an almost flawless.
Yeah.
So let's see, 2 top G's. I think that just puts it right at top of almost. No, it brings it top. No, I think it literally averages out to the top of almost flawless. Yeah, it splits it.
Okay. Yeah.
There we go.
Wow. Okay. This is surprising.
It's funny how similar it looks to the cover of 3 and that because they're right next to each other.
Yeah.
Let's see. Aaron and Todd have better taste than Cody. That's all subjective. But we do. No, it's just we're older. We've been
doing this for since 2011. So
but we're also a little older than Cody. Cody's gosh, was he? I think he was born in 90 or 91.
So he's still in his 30s.
Yeah, but maybe that's all it takes because when he was think about it, when he's 6 or 7, he's watching Scream 2, and that's kind of his world.
Mm-hmm.
When in 1990, I was 4, Todd was 5 or whatever, and I was already like absorbing all the shit that was out in 1990, which is Child's Play 2 and all this stuff. So
Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4. That was my first. Yeah.
you know what I blame it on? It's just because I was watching this shit when I was too young to watch
Oh,
it.
I was too.
I
Yeah.
was watching this shit when I was a toddler, dude.
Yeah.
This is what a broken home and absentee parents do to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a blessing and a curse.
Latchkey kids, man.
Yeah. But we appreciate it. Everybody's part 6 is also top G for me. So
a lot of people love it, man.
Part 6, top G. Alice Cooper gives it a point, right? Oh, wow. John says favorite of all time. I love Tommy here. Top G. Whew, 2 top Gs. Jason Lives is probably Butt Gravy. I wasn't the biggest fan of it.
I'm right there with you. I've never been a fan of this just because Tom Matthews is just ridiculous in it.
The scene where he comes out of the grave with maggots and rips out his heart is priceless. That stuff's fun. But it's
fun, yeah.
Yeah.
The whole paintball scene, I think, is just dumb.
Gosh, so at least right now we have 2 top Gs and a Butt Gravy. That's like, I guess that splits. No, because if we had 2 top Gs and a Butt Gravy splits it right in the middle. That turns it to an I Can Dig It, unless somebody else is going to help it out. I guess put it right at the top of I Can Dig It.
All right.
Talk about a polarizing entry.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, Sam gave it a top G. So now we have to bump it up to almost flawless, the top of it. I think that's how that would average.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So what's next?
All right.
Oh, wait, hold on, Derek. It's so absurd. He comes back to life of a lightning bolt hitting a pole, Butt Gravy. Fuck. So we got another Butt Gravy. So guess what? It goes back to I Can Dig It. Stupid Tommy.
Anybody out there?
And this is the one that has the Sweat Hog Horseshack, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Should have had John Travolta, dude.
Oh, that'd have been awesome. That'd have been top G for me.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, Friday the 13th is the next one.
Final chapter.
All right. So if we were asking normies, casual viewers, this would be right at the top. But that's not always the case with the hardcores. So where are you guys putting Final Chapter? I do think it's one of the best ones.
I'm a hardcore. Well, I love it, man. It's top G for me.
It seems the most grandiose. It's got the most robust characters.
It's probably the second best, in my opinion.
It feels like even though it's still just another Jason movie in Crystal Lake, it just feels like a bigger movie than 2 and 3. Almost Flawless, says John. Derek says I Can Dig It. Josh says top G. Yeah, Satan, this is the one with Feldman.
Yeah.
Feldman. You'll be seeing him real soon.
And Kristen Glover. And it's just, yeah.
He's
the characters are a lot more fun in there.
And yeah. This is the one where Jason goes through a lot of windows, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Friday 13th, King is top G. So let's see. We got 2 top Gs. We got an Almost Flawless and an I Can Dig It. Okay, Satan gives it a G as well.
Okay.
So we got 3 top Gs, Almost Flawless, and a Dig It. I'm going to say it's strong enough to make it a low top G.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's, yeah. Okay. All right. What's next? So we got Jason X in the first one.
Yep.
Oh, we end and begin.
That's right.
Isn't it crazy we haven't had a standalone Jason movie since Jason X?
It's crazy, man.
I'm not counting the remake. Sorry. I guess the remake.
Yeah, counts. The remake. But still, that's been a long time.
Yeah.
OG.
Well, the OGs I Can Dig It from Sam.
Oh, okay.
And Sam, unless you were talking about the last one. I apologize. I don't know what you're talking about.
You can say it again, whatever you thought.
Whatever. We got Joshua says I Can Dig It. I have no disrespect for it. I watched like 2, 3, 4 before I watched the first one. And I'm like, I was one of those kids where I'm like, oh, it doesn't have Jason. And I think it just kind of like burned in me. I'm like,
It's the best, most iconic poster art. I love it, man. Of course, Miss Voorhees is the killer, which I love. The fact that she gets her head chopped off at the end is so cool. There's just so many cool. There's some cool deaths in this, man. I mean, Savini did a great job.
They should have remade it with Betty White while she was still alive. They had 100 damn years to do it, fuckers.
Oh.
Pamela did. OG says Satan. Top G says John. Yeah, Josh, I Can Dig It. Sam, I think you're talking about this, so I'm gonna say I Can Dig It for that. Why? What do you let's see? Why do you guys think Michael Myers kills and eats dogs? Because he had to eat, and it was probably easy to get some stray animals than to yeah, I guess yeah, maybe I don't know, maybe he's not a cannibal. I guess he could have kidnapped some kid in a park and just fucking feasted on that too. But my biggest concern is where was all his shit?
Mhm.
Where was he taking shits? Was Michael taking a shit in the toilet? That's the problem with him being a person and him eating. So we see that he has to eat. I want to see the missing reel of where he's like downtime. So he's taking a nap. Is he taking a nap in the attic of that house? Is he sitting on the toilet, fucking just like struggling to pass a fucking load like John Grizzly, dude? I don't know. I kind of want to see that stuff.
I think you can think about those things.
Does he take his mask off when he's got his shit and it's like Tony Moran, dude? Oh fuck. He's like, I wouldn't want to shit with that fucking mask on.
No.
I don't want to wear that
Then
mask for
trap,
longer than
trap everything in there, man.
I have a hard time wearing that mask 5 minutes on a stream. Like, I gotta take it off. Anyway, posters top G movie. I can dig it. Sam almost flawless. The OG Friday is awful waffle. It was boring until the killer reveal. Derek says I can dig it. I don't like the snake getting killed. Wow, this was all over the place. So we got to really okay, so Sam gave it almost full. Okay, hold on. 1, 2 I can dig it.
Okay.
1 top G. No, yeah, 1 top G.
Okay.
King gave it a awful waffle.
Okay.
Sam gave it an almost flawless.
So it's a high. I can dig it.
Okay. Oof, that was tough. You guys make me like think too much. All right. So let's wrap it up. We got to spin the wheel because it's just traditional. Jason X. I think this is one of those movies where people like to be hipsters and act like it's cool because now it's retro, but this movie's shit. But
sucks, dude.
like I said, it's your decision. It's your decision if you guys want to have no taste.
Sci-fi original Jason X.
I would rather watch Leprechaun 4 in space than Jason X.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
I mean, they're both bad. Have you seen Leprechaun in Space?
No, I haven't seen that one yet.
It's also bad, but it's at least the jokes are funny in Leprechaun in Space.
I'm sure Warwick's actually funny.
It's yeah. Yeah. Well, a movie like Jason X might have been able to pull that off if your bad guy could talk.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what kind of like keeps it somewhat afloat is you have this guy doing shitty, silly, because it's all about Warwick's one-liners.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. A ray gun that makes him grow to a giant, like Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, and then he looks at his giant schlong. He's like, "Oh, big is good." It's just like a lot of stupid shit, dude. There's a scene where he pulls out a fucking lightsaber. Vroom. There's a lightsaber battle. It's really fucking wild.
I need to watch it, man.
Don't get me wrong. It's not good, but it's at least funny in part. Like, it's just ridiculous. Yeah. And I don't even know how to explain it, but that like old like 90s effect they do where they would grow something, whoa, and they would like stretch an image. This is so cheap. It's almost like it's like the equivalent of it's like they took a very, very, very small JPEG and they blew it up. They show Warwick and he grows, but it starts getting really blurry and distorted. Yeah, it's like, oh, they didn't get what the fuck is this? And you can tell they're just like, I'll just fucking go with it. The rest of this movie's cheap as shit. Who cares? Anyway, I would love to talk. I hope to talk to Warwick at Mad Monster, and if I can get anything signed, I'm getting a Leprechaun in Space. I hope he has an 8x10 of him really big on that.
You wouldn't get Leprechaun 3 because I thought that was your favorite.
Leprechaun in Space isn't my favorite, but I would if he has an 8x10 of him where he's supposed to be giant, but he's like in a room full of miniatures to make him look huge. I might get that because it's fucking hilarious when you see it. But anyway, all right. Jason X, a lot of takes on this. Let me get caught up. Jason X is the only butt gravy for me. The frozen head kill was cool though. Yeah, that was cool for everybody. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that was early. That was before he was Uber Jason, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's like before the movie. The movie baits you a little bit. Like, all right, cool. And then it goes downhill.
OG Jason, and then he turns into,
And then you got that pop too.
Turbo Jason.
The audience got a pop too when he did that thing where he's like in that simulation where it's the campers and he's like beating the girl
Yeah.
against the tree. People are laughing at that, but it's just too far and too in between. Jason X King, another awful waffle, although it's probably one of my favorite Jason designs ever. Yeah, I don't hate the Jason design. Uber Jason is stupid, but Joshua hasn't seen it. You're better off, to be honest with you. I wish I could take it back. If somebody offered me my $5.99 or whatever I paid for it back today, I'm like, yeah, and then give me the fucking Men in Black zapper, I'm good. Jason X awful waffle, Derek awful waffle.
Wow. Okay.
Satan has the original poster in my garage.
Oh.
See, I hate this poster. It just looks
that one.
It looks so cheap and shitty and early in 2000. I hate it.
Yeah,
everything about it's too. Everything was
sign
wrong.
of the times there, man.
Yeah, this was the end of the era that came before it was long gone. Look at it. We were only like a decade or so removed from like Jason Goes to Hell is cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll take the remake poster over that fucking piece of shit. You know what the Jason X poster always reminded me of? The poster for Star Kid.
Yeah, it does look like Star
Do you guys remember that poster for Star Kid?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It looks exactly like the Star Kid poster. And it makes me mad. Scott, there's supposed to be a scene in H695 of The Curse of Michael Myers where he got his niece Jamie Lloyd pregnant, but they took it out of the movie. Yeah. And I think that's insanely stupid. It's insanely stupid. Everything about Halloween Curse of Michael Myers is bad. Every version, every alternate cut is fucking bad. So anyway, if that was on here, I'd be putting it in butt gravy, dude. Jason X, I refuse to watch. Gushy, how you doing, bro? I don't think we said hi to you. I think you're here newly. Derek, Jason Goes to Hell is the worst.
Yeah, I mean, it could be.
King says, to be fair, all the Leprechaun movies are pretty goofy. My favorite film out of that franchise is Leprechaun in the Hood. It's good.
It's funny. We did a commentary. Go back and watch it.
And it's a hilarious one. Not in a dress post.
Yeah.
Not in a dress post.
Well, let me die in a dress post.
He won't die a virgin, dude.
Yeah, I don't want to die a virgin post. Not a dress.
Not. Leprechaun in the Hood is legit funny. Like, it's got legit funny performances. And the cool thing about Leprechaun in the Hood is the characters are likable.
What's the main rapper's name?
Postmaster P.
Postmaster P. Yeah,
Postmaster delivering the positive message, dude.
Yeah. He's the Master P ripoff.
And I like the guy that runs the pawn shop. Hey, babe, I missed you so much, baby. Hey, baby. His long lost love appears in the alley right outside. He's just like, oh, baby. And every character, even though I've always loved movies like Leprechaun 3. Mm-hmm. I don't think the characters are necessarily that likable a lot of times. I mean, I like Fazio. I take it back. They're pretty likable. But just funny. I feel like when you watch Leprechaun in the Hood, the characters are almost like you could put them in another movie and they would be good. Like they don't have to, you know what I mean? Like they could be in another Hood movie and I would like them. Like the Not in a Dress Post, you could have put him in fucking Don't Be a Menace or Menace to Society, and I'd be like, he's a funny character. Anyway. 2, 3, and 09 are his faves. I was gonna get it signed, but I got a mass sign instead. You made the good call instead of fucking Jason X, dude. Are there any of the murders in F-13 movies similar to the Scream murders or any of the death scenes, just like guttings and stuff like that? Surprisingly, I think Scream gets more gory than Jason. Jason's kind of fun. Like it doesn't really get like there's
unique kills and there's a lot of unique kills in Jason.
But they look very campy. They look very. It's not like the Steve kill in the first Scream where it looks real. It's not like you know what I mean. So
not like ripping open intestines and everything like that.
Jason X reminds me of Lep 4 because they both look cheap. Oh, that's why. Just because not because of space. It's funny. I think Jason X has a bigger budget than Leprechaun 4. To be fair, if you guys watch it. All right, so let's tally it up. Sorry, I got a little carried away. Gosh, sorry guys, I gotta find it. So we got again
awful butt gravy.
Is that did you already find out where it ended up, or I need to find out?
No, I think it was butt gravy and awful waffle. I think it was both.
Butt gravy, one awful waffle. haven't seen Jason say we got 3 awful waffles.
Yeah.
A lot. One refused to watch. I'm gonna call that a butt gravy. I'm gonna give that an honorable butt gravy because he
Okay.
refused. Because that's authority, you know.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean. It's like he refuses. He made a choice. Let's see. Yeah, let's call it a high butt gravy. We'll give it that.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that it? I like this list.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
No.
You know, I know Todd's probably happy with Top G. You know, I think
Yeah.
because we got what, 2?
I'd probably put 1 up there too, but I mean that's splitting hairs.
Yeah. All that matters is the worst 3 on this list are the worst 3 films. Honestly, the worst 3
I'd put Manhattan up there at like low top G, almost flawless.
The worst 3 films are Jason X, Jason Goes to Hell, and Manhattan probably. So yeah. Let's see. Well, unfortunately, since there's none of us to argue with, you guys don't get to change it because you guys already decided.
I ain't gonna argue with yourselves.
You can't argue yourselves. But anyway, thank you guys. This has been our Friday 13th celebration. We haven't. When's the last time have we ever actually kind of celebrated Friday 13th?
We did that commentary for part 2, but was that on Friday 13th?
I don't know. I don't think so. Like, you know, that's kind of that we always kind of avoid it.
It's a good commentary though. I posted that in the chat, not the chat, the whatever they call it, the post,
the community post.
Yeah,
community posts. But yeah, so just want to remind everybody too, if you guys are members, go ahead and jump over to the member only commentary room where we're going to be doing the Fanatic. We'll probably take a couple of minutes to kind of get over there, but go ahead and get comfortable. Directed by the one and only great auteur Fred Durst and starring thespian and frequent Jim, you know, connoisseur over John Travolta. And yeah, and still, you know, if you guys don't already support us, feel free. You guys can join the Patreon, you can join the YouTube membership. It's all the same stuff, just
it's in
whatever.
The description.
Yep, just whatever you choose, and you guys can join us for that. And
tomorrow night.
Oh, Alpha.
Yeah.
Go guys, subscribe to hopefully Todd put his channel linked in the bottom. Maybe we should do that. But we'll do that after if it's not. But join Alpha Romero's channel. Go ahead and sub to him. We're going to be on tomorrow. Meet us over there and give him a nice big warm hug. Because like I said, he's going to be doing the Rue Morgue partnership stuff with us on this channel. So if you guys haven't already seen some of his content, you're going to get to know him. He's great. And I also want to say too, don't forget, even if you guys are brand new today, thank you for subbing. But even if you guys are, you know, only been around a year or whatever, go through our archives, man. Like I think it was Tom that was saying something in one of the comments where he said he was commenting on our Tales from the Crypt, like a short or a post we did. And he's like, I'm surprised you guys haven't done Bordello of Blood and Demon Knight. I'm like, homie, we did it like a year ago. So and that's not your fault. I'm just saying, yeah, like go through the archives. We've done so much. So if you don't think we've done something, just Google it. Or if it's commentary, go to our commentary playlist, you know, and scroll through that bad boy. But it gets kind of cumbersome because, like I said, I think we've got like 1,100 videos at this point. And, you know, that's what what are we now? 15 years will do. So, but let me tell you, I don't remember some of the stuff we've done.
I don't either.
I always ask, I'm like, Todd, have we done that? Have we done that? We haven't done that. I have to go and look it up myself too half the time. But go digging. There is so much stuff. We're happy that you guys are on board. We got a lot of big stuff planned for 2026. So stay tuned. And for the members, we will see you in the Fanatic room. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Big thanks to the Revival House family. Your loyalty fuels our obsession with horror and lets us uncover the darkest, most twisted gems just for you. If you're not a member yet, consider joining the cult today. You'll get early access to videos, exclusive content, and behind-the-scenes scares you won't find anywhere else. Until next time, this is Revival House, your home for horror, and remember, we'll leave the house lights off for you.